So hello guys, today I'm here with Be Quiet. What's your name?
I'm Aaron. Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping over at CS.
And you got some new products here, I see.
For CS 2018, we show for the first time the Darkrock 4 series. So it's the Darkrock Pro 4 CPU cooler and the Darkrock 4. Both are presented for the first time here at this exhibition, and if you look at it, you can see that we're using two fans for the big model. It's a 120mm Sine Wing 3 fan, PWM controlled, has a funnel-shaped air intake. It has the typical airflow optimized fan blades. It is completely decoupled from the CPU cooler, so there's no vibration going to the cooler causing any noise in your system. And it has our 6-pole motor, and it has a fluid dynamic bearing. So both fans actually have the same specs inside of it. This one is 120mm, this one is 135mm, and of course this one does not have the funnel-shaped air intake anymore because we have it at the outside already. Optional, you can mount a third fan if you want to improve the cooling performance. The overall appearance of the cooler is in black, as you can see. It has a black coating. It's not a typical coating, it has ceramic particles in there to increase the cooling performance as well. We are using, we call it wave-shaped fin design to have a silent airflow. And I hope you can see it in the video. We have these dots on each of the fins to increase the cooling surface, to have a bigger cooling surface, and also have a better cooling performance at the end. We use 7 copper heat pipes on the cooler, and we have a massive aluminium brushed top plate to hide the heat pipes as well, and with a, I think a very beautiful finish on it. The cooler has a performance of 250 watt TDP, and it's going to be available Q2 2018. And something that I should mention as well is these cutouts. They're there so that you don't have any issues with main boards and the different memory modules you use, because these can be very tall sometimes, and this is preventing any issues with these setups. Very important for the first time ever, you can see it here on the side with the main board. We're using a top mounting, so the coolers before that, they were not mounted from the top. All the new series are mounted from the top, so you can just unscrew this one and use the screwdriver that is in the delivery package and mount it on the main board. So to summarize this cooler, I mentioned 250 watt TDP. The previous version, the Darkrock Pro 3, also had the same performance, but using all these new tools and features, we achieved a lower noise level. So this is a Darkrock Pro 4 CPU cooler, and
Is it meant to be like push-pulled?
Push-pull? You mean the fan setup?
Yeah.
Well, you can change it, but our idea is right now that you use the fans as we set them up, so the air goes through this fan, which has the venting as well in there, and the 135 in there, and you just push it through it. So, but you can obviously change it. Depends on where your mainboard is, where the fans in the PC case are. Yeah. What's your favorite setup?
I don't know.
Okay. So on the left we have the smaller brother. That's how I would call it. It's the Darkrock 4. Looks kind of the same, just a bit smaller, right? We're using one fan. It's also a Sine Wing 3 fan, PWM controlled. It's 135mm. Has also the fluid dynamic bearing, the 6-pole motor, and is also completely decoupled from the cooler to prevent the vibration going to the CPU cooler. The fins, same design, wave-shaped design to have a silent airflow. We have the small dots here to increase the cooling surface. We have the aluminium brush top plate. We have the top mounting as well for that one. We're using 6, not 7. We have 7 copper heat pipes here. We're using 6 copper heat pipes here on that one. And we have a performance of 200 watt TDP, and it's also going to be available in Q2 2018. Interesting though, on this one, right, we had the same cooling performance as the previous model, but a lower noise level. On this one, we have a higher cooling performance at the same low noise level that the previous version had.
So what are the prices going to be?
I don't know the prices yet, so they will be around the same price as the previous models, but their prices are not fixed yet.
Anything else you want to say?
Well, I will be looking forward to any comments, so please post what you think about the coolers, what you think about the finish. Is there anything you would like to see us work on, do? I'm excited about the comments, so please post them.